open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I don't know, he played this game, said something about I'll be back, and then...
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks
never
equally
comes
as
back
good.
when he says that.
And take it right on the 30. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done.
Why did he stay there?
Yeah, he's done that.
Oh, yep.
To continue that
I guess McCaffrey's hurt.
2nd down following the run.
Yep. Christian McCaffrey's hurt.
Awesome.
There goes both my starting running backs.
That's caught left side.
I think I'm about to turn the injuries back up.
Be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as
Something's
that sets
fucked
them
up.
better for 3rd
Glenn
down.
Garrett, kick him out.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Block on 3rd down.
Are you kidding me? I'm in the middle of a fucking throw. How'd he get sacked?
Brian Cushing. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation. But instead, they end up back at the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Just keep him Dixon.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the catch made by Hilton. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage.
Dude, I said take out McCaffrey. He's going to get hurt again, so why fucking keep him?
If dogs could text. Dude, I accidentally smashed the lamp. Why do you always break my stuff? I don't always break your stuff. Remember when you cracked the TV screen, shredded my mattress? Remember when you paid someone to cut my balls off?
Oh, there's Crumbly.
It's at a softball game.
I'll play him.
He'll have highlights and analysis from our 1st half of play.
Well read.
Oh, thank you. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And Vinatieri's kick is good.
Guess I'll jump on court, Nate.
That'll push the lead up to 17.
How about the run out of Vinatieri? Had a 2015, 25 straight to close it out. 2016, 19 more to set the all-time record of 44 straight field goals. He's been doing it for a long time. Could he be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Well, let me ask you, do you think so?
It would tell me that the game has evolved the way people think, and I think he deserves it.
Oh, God damn it.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back to the air, Watson on second down. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he spins away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Locke. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass. So sometimes they'll just out-scrap.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
First down, Watson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Watson. And this is incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jabal Sheard. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Watson now on second down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the rookie out of Florida, Quincy Wilson. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more
Oh,
points.
what the fuck's the flag on this one? Holding, really?
Hang on here.
Cool.
They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion
Wait, what?
coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they
I just got a holding penalty and
down
the
that big yardage
computer
gain
declined it.
against them. Instead, they turned down the penalty and the yardage stands.
So with 1 second
Alright.
left in
So
the
now I'm in
half,
field goal
on
range
is
with
the field goal
1
unit.
second left on the
He
clock
hit
in
his
the second
first.
half.
This one from 40 yards out. And Vinatieri's kick is good.
Cool, I'll take it.
And
More
that will
points.
do it for this first half. Sorry, Larry, your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Right back to Dixon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
1 yard is the gain. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Complete to Hilton. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has.
Fucking T.Y. Hilton is hurt.
From the red zone now, Locke. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts just continue to pour it on. And he's
That's
a little
awesome.
bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the
Come on,
little
give me the
guys,
fucking
right?
injury update.
Sometimes
Let's
they get
go.
lost in the traffic, but usually
How long
what
is he
it
out
means
for?
is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose
fumble.
football. So a teammate picking him up there.
Lower
That was
back
nearly
strain will not
disaster.
return.
And the way that you coach these things, You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Come on, let's go! Try at 38! Try at 38!
They'll run it again with Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, it's wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They
That's not an interception? Are you kidding me?
Times and made some adjustments.
Fuck it, I'm challenging that. Give me that fucking...
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball.
Cool.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start the drive with Dixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. He is going to find Hill here. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Locke. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And that is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Texans defense... begin with a run by Miller. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Here we go.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's got it over the middle. Fedorowicz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw is Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Throwing again is Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Well,
get this one down to about the 17.
Hi.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind.
I was signing into my Amazon Prime. I totally forgot on my TV and shit like that. I can
Now Watson.
fucking sign in and use my shit for this gameplay.
He did get the first down as he's
I didn't know Amazon Prime was streaming week.
They're able to convert
7,
on third down, and that
8,
sets
10,
up a
11,
first and goal.
all on Thursday
Never
night.
make the mistake that the slot
They're trying to get a
receivers,
contract to get them all.
like we're watching here.
Back now here on
They got a
EA
good
Sports.
fucking brunt of them.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Amazon and Google both are saying they're looking into getting into the sports entertainment. Getting broadcasting rights for both.
Now Parkey for the extra
No-brainer.
point. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
So
I will
that
be
one, a long 11
right
play
back. I'm gonna go
drive.
grab my grinder
And Lamar
down there.
Miller caps it off with a touchdown run.
Now for a little Fortnite. Without
Isaiah
Banky,
McKenzie
telling
now on
everyone
the
what to
return.
do, considering the amount of time he has played in this game is none compared to.
Call it the 24-yard line.
Yeah. I don't know if you could tell last night I was getting pissed off.
I was so irritated. I was so irritated with him telling you guys what to do last night, and then he says a comment like, what did he say? He said a comment about like dropping, reordering your weapons. I'm like, you're telling people where to go and what to do, and you don't even know how to reorder your weapons. I'm like, yeah, I'm all set. I almost muted him. I'm like, please stop telling people what to fucking do, and I'm not even in your party.
I know if Dylan muted us.
Me and Dylan had a fucking... We had 2 really good games today. We had 1 win.
Also don't want to slow it down too much. Don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is
I'll be right back now.
nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Brad, I'll be taking a little nappy nap tonight at work, buddy.
Look at you.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Dixon complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the...
I swear to God, if I lose a 3rd running back...
8 yards on the pickup there, and
Thank God it wasn't him.
On 1st down, they go with Dixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
To throw on 2nd down is Luck. Going for the deep ball. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead.
Better be
because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put
1st and
yourself in
inches, are you kidding me?
They'll be marked inches
Or 4th
short.
and
No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. 6 yards there on the pickup. And the Colts are going to have a first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Luck going deep down.
Oh, yep, interception, number 4. Fucking vacuum arms.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my map. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I'm gonna stop throwing the ball.
I didn't worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to him right away because they have the matchup advantage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the rookie out of Florida, Quincy Wilson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think you had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Here's Luck now on second down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
So what, we just need Crumble to play?
Crumble plays Dylan.
They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th.
I want to watch that.
This will be 3rd and 5.
We all do.
Out of the gun, Luck looking deep downfield. It's caught
Got a
inside
little
the
beer.
25. Touchdown,
little cherry cider.
Indianapolis.
So yeah, if everything goes smooth tonight,
Touchdown of the season,
I
second of the game. And the Colts have got it on cruise control.
we don't have any training. I
Well,
should
this
just
game
be
is
chilling
definitely
tonight.
over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
You there, baby?
Last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
Shame.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Who's the player in their party?
We can get it done.
And after the play on the ground, that
You know
brings
it's gotta
up
be
second
DT.
down here.
Good, DT or Banky?
It's DT.
Shotgun snap for Watson. And now here is another interception.
Holy shit, 3 interceptions with Quincy Wilson? I'll fucking take it.
Will bring it back. An interception
You see my game with fucking Hudley?
Yeah. Fuck you, that's bullshit.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six
Who, me?
makes that scoreboard
Yeah.
even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy
In the rain, too.
league, and I said, what do you do when the
Meanwhile,
game's
I'm in a
like this?
fucking
You know,
stadium with
pretty much
Luck and I
over,
throw
go to the
4
bench and
picks still.
hang out. He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get
Plays like a
pick or
fucking
two.
retard.
You like being out there
Who
at
did
the
I-
end of these
who did I
wide
play to?
margins.
When they have
San
to throw
Fran or-
it, they give
Yeah.
you more opportunities to go get
You
it.
see some of the moves I made today?
Fielded
Just
about
getting
a yard
younger?
deep.
Younger backups and shit?
They'll take
Yeah.
this up past the 20 and down at the
I can't believe
22-yard
fucking
line.
Bengals took Selleck. And I unloaded his contract, too.
Coming out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over.
My
here.
oldest player is
And
Brandon Graham,
fresh off the
29
pick
years old.
six,
And he's still
they've
got
gotta
3 years
forget
left
about
on his
that quickly.
contract.
In this case now, the guy
He's a
throwing the
98 plus
ball, he's gonna
3.
be like
He's
most
rated
of
a
the
101
defensive
right
backs
now.
who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there
Aaron!
doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard
Also, I
line.
got Sunday to Monday night off,
Screen,
so
he couldn't break free, and it's third down.
I'm definitely going to go to the Pats game for $100
The
bucks.
Texans on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Watson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Uses the spin.
Let's go.
Nice job bringing that one back.
Yeah, fuck injuries,
on
by the way.
return. And out will come the offense as they take
They're
over.
ridiculous.
The
I've
Colts
lost,
now,
I think,
their
9
offense
guys
works
this
their
game.
way back
I'm not even
onto the
kidding.
field. They have the big cushion here in the final
need to turn
stages
back
of this
up to
one. I don't
50.
know if there's any better feeling than being up
I'm
big
cool
on
with
the
turning
road.
them off.
There really
Fuck this.
can't be, because for a team to go
No, you
on the
gotta have
road and
one.
win in the NFL, That's
gotta
huge
give Matt his
to begin with,
handicap
but just think about all the preparation.
I'm honestly,
that
I
went
don't even.
into
I
it.
might
When he first
put
started
Ernst
talking
or
about this
fucking
game,
Wentz on the fucking
leading
trade
up to
block.
it during the week,
Thank you.
going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously.
Oh, yeah, this is big.
Unfamiliar hotel.
Nope.
Everyone's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with.
Utley's already in
they were able to conquer them
82,
and do it
I
convincingly.
think.
Yeah, they did it
How the
very
fuck?
convincingly, and now the final
Utley's already in
moments of
82 and
this
Wentz
one.
is in 86. I got
How?
Utley. I mean, how? I'm fucking dude. Look at my fucking games with him.
Luck gonna throw it.
21 for 23, 400 something yards, 5 touchdown game, a 3 touchdown game, passer rating of 160.
I'm doing damn near. I'm leading the league in passing yards and everything. I'm not getting hardly that. I'm training luck.
No problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. It's a nice pitch and catch right
Oh,
there
what
for
the
a
fuck?
first
What'd you
down.
say? Shit.
Oh, I found that passing yards.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of
I have
bounds.
549 yards this game.
On the pickup there, and it'll
As soon
be
as Carr
second
comes
down.
back, I ain't running
He
the
was
ball
out there
once.
waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help,
I'm gonna have Carr
waving the arms
a
is
1,000
helpful.
yard
It
pass.
certainly is, because you got to
Yeah.
get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So
You bet your bottom dollar, boy.
finding open space, and he found the right
Oh, I don't.
spot
I just
for
got
the
to put.
completion.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions.
Grumbo's
he's
not gonna be
thrown,
on tonight.
He's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually
Usually he
hit
goes
the
out
ground.
after
It didn't go in the
softball.
other direction.
Very rare he comes on after. He's after softball. He goes and watches the football game.
Clock on third down.
Motherfucker better be on tonight.
Throw left side, taken
He
in
might.
by Hill.
I mean, I would say it's
And he's gonna
50-50,
get
but
this
usually he
one
never
down
comes on
to
after
the
softball.
edge of the red
He goes out
zone
for
of the chalk of the 20.
football.
A gain of 26
Let's go, Prison.
on the third
Started off
down
right.
conversion.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Again, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
You got one above you. We got 2 teams coming in.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or
Like
no
him,
one
like Howell,
gets it.
hopefully
Give him a
something's
lot
here.
of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it.
Chest right
No one
here.
got it.
Oh, fuck me.
So they're on the 5-yard line here. Second down and goal. And
Need help.
he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the fourth.
I didn't check
Personal
anything
foul
in here.
penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of
The guy that was
situations,
shooting made
players
that
will tell
pistol.
you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually
I
frustration.
walked downstairs.
Not a good play.
Lock. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Lagging my balls
And
off.
before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing now, Luck. And give him another
Touchdown,
6.
Tyreek.
It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
You got Tyreek Hill?
Is it
I was
okay
trying
if
to
I
get
break
him.
one of our rules, partner,
Earlier
which
this
is to
season.
never call a game over
You go upstairs yet,
until it's
Dylan?
over? 'Cause this
I
certainly
have been
feels
upstairs
like
all
it's
through
over
there.
after that drive.
That's T.Y. Hilton, Tyreek Hill, and John Ross.
Wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
they were
in love
fighting
with
so
Zay
hard to
Jones.
stay in
That boy
there, and they
catches
knew
everything.
They had to stop him on that drive, but when they were unable to, I think you're
Somebody
exactly right. You
underneath
could
us.
see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They get a fucking interception return touchdown. Let's go.
Here we go. Brand 38.
Watson on first down.
Oh, yeah, throw it.
Boy, he just went into our left lane houses.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball
Up there,
had to be
this thing.
gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Damn.
One last throw here for Watson.
So,
Now a
was an instant kill, too.
desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another
6 interceptions
interception.
on fucking
Picked
Deshaun
up by
Watson.
Jalen
Let's go.
Ramsey.
oh yeah, let's get.
Won my game 62-14. 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Again.
Here.
No running game whatsoever.
You give me?
What was that?
Asking if he's giving me this green AR.
Don't want it. Oh, right in front of us, 165 in the main cell building.
He's closest to the door right now. He just ran out.
Shit.
Scar. Take that.
Game is fucking glitching.
You feel that too? Oh, it's just me.
No, it's swapping out shit I'm not even selected on.
There's a 3 burst over here, but you got a Scar.
I have a 3 burst gray and a scar. Right there on top of the hill. He's lit the fuck up.
God,
Shooting right to the left.
I don't even want to look at my injury report.
There he is on the left.
Yeah, cool. Ryan Kelly, 9 weeks.
I had no balls.
It's rare rap when I wear rap, bare rap when I wear rap. Might invest into some rap shit, Lord, still shit rap. And I'm dripping on rap. Rick gonna be the tag, through the digital dash. Yeah, I'm boasting, never brag. Please don't touch no rap. Or the Chris Van Nash, Alessandra Gucci glasses, the W Anderson collab. Yeah, pop it like, yeah, drop it on the. I'ma buy another. Cut the boys, bring it back. Yeah, you know how to make it laugh. Plus, keeping tabs. I'ma fly first class. Quavo hit him with it. Please don't touch my rap. Don't step on my Ralph Simmons. Don't step on my Ralph Simmons. Don't step on my Ralph Simmons. Do you know how much I'm spending? My closet is worth about $1 million. To the little stuff the wrong way. Then the kitchen. Ralph Simmons. All kind of crazy colors. Living colors.
I was gonna go to fucking Patriots Falcons Sunday night, and if I didn't have to pick that girl from the airport, I was gonna go to Eagles Redskins Monday night.
So I now have 37 touchdowns on the year with 25 fucking interceptions.
That's terrible.
Dude, they're
Please
it's
tell me you're
robo-arms.
seeing this shit. Please tell me you're seeing this shit about fucking Carson Wentz though being in the MVP talk now, right? Even though he already was like week 2.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but
Like, dude, he's legit. They're saying like a. I mean, I don't want him to be. I hate when Eagles are in MVP talks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Where we going, Bill?
Rubies red, my skin too black, too blush, too red to.
He said, "Let's redeem thyself."
The saint on the wizard up. Pockets full of mint lead. It's smelling like it burst tea. Say cheese, see the porcelain. Water, see backwoods. Raft dragging on the floor. In it. I'm torching the road in these Gucci flames. Stuck to the pavement, they glued. I'm 2.5 million in the venue and 2,500 a two.
Oh, let her fall.
I don't see a goddamn person here.
Yeah, please don't touch my ride. In the grass, Teddy, with the Teddy, quick with the hands ready. Please don't touch my.
I love how my field goals for Anna Vinatieri don't even count anymore.
Ready.
Oh, I got rid of my fucking Hunter Donnie Jones.
Oh, there's two people just dropped in.
Oh, I have no gun.
I got one for you. Come to me.
Oh, I got one blue AR.
Got a 3 burst. They're upstairs.
LOV on my right leg, that's Gucci. Dig what I'm saying? LOV on my man, that's Gucci. Dig what I'm saying? Caught a little jet lag, but I'm golden. Yeah. We deserve Grammys and some Oscars. They deserve Grammys, they imposters. I be rolling with my project homies. It's
A green AR for you.
I just picked one up.
Over switch sides is a vibe. Yeah, yeah. I go through it, go through it, go through it. I gotta accept that I'm a. Yeah, yeah. I pull up and several.
Alright, over here is clear.
That I almost seven. I shatter your dreams with this cream I make. Gotta be on the thinker. I say, what? I can't feel my toes, but ain't gon' fold up.
There is all right though. I don't need all of these.
Dylan, I'm now 1,000 yards ahead on passing.
Yep. Uh-huh. Eric Carr's hurt. What do you want me to do?
I know. My rating's not even close because I'm a 103 rating for so many goddamn interceptions. I had 10 more than second place, and that's fucking Matt with 15 with Prescott.
Shit, I thought I had a lot more Carr, but I don't.
Me with 25, Prescott with 15, Watson 14. Watson just had 6 that game against me. So wow, it's a fucking joke.
I had over there. I had 6 or 7. I had 6 or 7 stacks of Brandon Graham last game. All computer, not even me.
Somebody here. Somebody here. 105. Yeah. Below this hill.
Let me see it. Yeah, I used Derek Barnett the whole time.
I got you on receiving yards now too. I'm tied with touchdowns, so T.Y. and Amari Cooper. Alright, once you play your game, you'll pass me. But...
Reloading.
Keep jumping up. Right.
Keep tagging you. He's got shit and more shit.
He didn't have any bullets left. He was running away.
What the fuck did these guys even loot here? Like, how'd they not have anything? Nothing. Nothing here? Nothing. No chest, no nothing here. Oh, I looted this chest. Green AR over there. I don't know where the fuck to go.
Big tree. Not usually has. Yeah. Right there, I have. Or no, maybe.
You guys fucking pop the chest over here too? Wow. This is legit shit here.
The green pistol.
Yeah, normal one.
I got 2 green ones.
Wow. Okay, so MVP race. Number 1, Kevin Coleman. Number 2, DeMarco Murray. Number 3, Derek Carr. Number 4, Andrew Luck.
Buddy first is fucking. Oh god.
5, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Corey Clement not there.
6, Corey Clement. Number 9, Brandon Graham.
Really? Wow.
Number 10, Dak Prescott. Coach of the Year, number 1, Adam Gase.
I'm gonna absolutely annihilate Dak Prescott.
Number 2, Doug Peterson. Number 3, Jack Del Rio.
That old line versus my fucking D line is gonna be insane.
Offensive Player of the Year, Tevin Coleman. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. So that's AFC, sorry. I have 4 guys for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Who?
I have 4 different guys for Offensive Rookie of the Year, so I got McCaffrey, John Ross, Joe Mixon, and D.D. Westbrook.
Go check these cars over here.
Best QB, Jimmy Garoppolo. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Derek Carr's not even on the list.
I don't care, he's still the best QB.
Yeah, number 2, Andrew Luck.
Yeah. Nope. How is he even up there?
Best wide receiver,
Yeah,
1 T.Y., 2 Amari Cooper.
I'm spreading the ball real nice with fucking Aguilar and Coleman right now.
Trying to get my rookies in. Upgraded.
The whole fucking team is a goddamn. My oldest corner's 23 years old.
Yeah, mine too.
Maybe
Same
24.
Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, I picked up a sneaky corner from Ravens today. 82 overall.
Best defensive back, number 1, Eric Berry. Number 2, Harrison Smith. Number 3, Quincy Wilson. What? Number 5, Jalen Ramsey. Let's look at NFC. Offensive player, Corey Clement. Defensive player, Brandon Graham. Offensive rookie, Corey Clement. Defensive rookie, Xavier Woods from the Cowboys. Best QB, Matthew Stafford.
Probably doesn't have enough snaps yet. Are you gonna hop on?
Let's see. I'll play a game, maybe 2.
There's another shit post up there.
Dude, Matt's gonna flip. Number 2 running back on the best running backs in the NFC, Elliott.
Number 2. Look at his stats compared to Corey Clement.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but he's gonna flip because he can't run the ball. He's averaging like 2.90 carry.
Dude, that blue one?
Oh, got a guy down here.
NFC and the best wide receiver, Des Bryant. Number 2 Aguilar, number 3 Corey Coleman.
They're going for that. Let him get the chest first. Oh, over here.
I don't see him, the trees in the way.
Oh wow, the dude snuck up. He's below the hill. Below the hill, right up. Right here in front of me. Fucking
the green
sniper.
pistol.
That sniper fucked me up.
Loot the far guy. Got more health. Got hurt.
I wanted to get that chest.
See, how did I? Whatever. I don't get it. I don't know how Luck's not getting XP from those games.
I haven't done one training yet this year. Maybe I'll start doing it.
I don't know, apparently it fucks it because Luck didn't get any XP.
You get a minimum XP if you...
What, play the game? Yeah.
Want to go back towards the prison dome, or you want to head to the mire and
I'm just... Yeah, I'm gonna check this out real quick.